Hello and welcome back. This is Ms. Tuyas and we are going over the Big 6 research method. Just a review of our lesson purpose here. It is to introduce you to the research method known as the Big 6 and to go over each of the steps and then also the handout that I will provide you to help you during your research project. So here's an image of the handout. It is a step-by-step process of the research method. As you can see, it has, which is the first step, the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and then also some additional resources down here that you can look at to help you out. So I'll go ahead and click on that so that way you can see what it is. So we have from the Big 6 guys themselves with what each of the skills are and how you are going to use this method to help get you through your research process. And then an infographic in case you are a visual learner and will help you step by step how to get through the research process. And then also a video here explaining the Big 6 method. So again, if you want to go ahead and check out those resources, they will help you during your project. So let's get back to our presentation. So now I'm going to go over each of the steps of the Big 6 research method. So the first one is task definition. And here you are going to identify and define the problem. This is a crucial step in your project because it pretty much sets the stage for the entire process. You're going to ask yourself questions like, what is your teacher expecting you to do? What do you need to understand? What are the questions that you need to answer? So these are where you can come up with your research questions to help guide you through your topic. The next step is information seeking strategies. And this is where you are going to use diverse resources to get the information for your project. You're going to select the best sources from nonfiction, news articles, reference books, web pages, databases, ebooks, etc. You are going to ask yourself questions like, who can you talk to get the information? Where are the best resources that you can use? And pretty much just where do you start the whole process? The third step is location and access, and this is where you're going to find your sources and then you're going to look for the information within them. You're going to consult with me, the librarian, with your teacher, go to the library reference section, go to search engines, and then also web-based references like your databases. This is where you're going to find your information, locate your sources. The fourth step is use of information. This is where you engage with your sources. You're going to read, you're going to listen, you're going to view, and then you're going to take the most important information that you come across. And you can do this by skimming and scanning to find the information that addresses your topic. You're going to take notes, and you are going to definitely cite your sources. Anything that you paraphrase or that you quote word for word, anything that is not yours, that you didn't come up with, you are going to cite that information and make sure that you give credit where credit is due. Within this step as well, you are going to ask yourself, is information reliable? Is it credible? Do these people who have written and who are doing interviews, are they experts in their field? The next step is the synthesis step. And pretty much what this is you are putting the pieces together. You're putting the puzzle together. You are selecting the format of your project, and you are organizing your sources so that way you can present the information. You're pretty much creating something new from what you've researched and what you've found. So if you are writing an essay, you can start off by writing an outline, creating an outline. If you are doing a multimedia presentation like using Canva or using Google Slides, then you should be creating main bullet points, because we don't want to see a text-rich slide. And then you also are going to be selecting images that are eye-catching, that are related to the information on each of your slides. And then also, if you are presenting something, you are going to practice and make sure that you know your information and that you know your audience. Okay, so the next one, I was just looking at my notes to see if I missed anything. So the next and the final step in the Big 6 research method is evaluation. And in this step, you are pretty much judging your product, and you're judging the process of what you've done. This step ensures that the outcome meets the criteria that your teacher has set up for you. And then also you're reflecting on the learning process. So you're asking yourself questions like, did you solve the problem? Did you present the information in a format that would be understood? Is there anything that you need to do differently the next time that you have a project? Are you pleased with your project? And then also, what did you learn? On the handout, I have a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. Just how did your project come together? How did the product turn out? Were you efficient in your time? And that sort of deal. You're rating yourself. It's a self-evaluation. So pretty much in conclusion, the Big 6 research method gives you a structured framework to do research, conduct research efficiently. So when you follow the steps, you're able to have, a definite goal. You know exactly what it is that your teacher wants you to accomplish. You are getting the most reliable sources and relevant sources for your topic, and you're sifting through that information. You're taking notes, you're organizing everything, and then you're putting it together to create your own final project, whether it's an essay or whether it's a multimedia presentation. And then you are evaluating yourself during this process. This method is, like I said earlier in the previous video, you are doing something that students, whether in high school or whether they're college students and even professionals in the workforce, that they use this sort of deal to get their information out, to get their product out. So it helps enhance your critical thinking skills, your information literacy, and then also your problem solving skills. So that way you are set to go in whether you're in academics, you continue with that, or in the real world. So if you have any questions, like I said earlier, don't hesitate to send me an email, to give me a call, to come by the library and visit with me. I am always happy to help you guys. Thank you.